Hi, and welcome back to Truth About Go Gamers. This is part 2. It was long overdue, and thanks to Peace Bomb, it's finally being released. And I also like to thank all of you for getting Truth About Go Gamers 1 out and to 1,000 views. Thank you very much, and I hope this one does the same, because I'm really working hard on this, and this is like my 800th recording. So, alright, so in the last one we talked a little bit of history behind it, and how, girls were kinda always just talkative and never really showed their skills and everything. So, what we're gonna be talking about today is girls how they have to fight to stay on a room, and how using your headset is very like it's bad to use your headset, because you're just waiting for ridicule. How how true girl gamers are, and the stigma we get and we give to girl gamers. So let's start. First off, I like to say that when I hear that a girl's a gamer, that's +2 on their rating. So a girl could be a 4, and them being a gamer could put them up to a 6. Still undateable, but come on, I mean. And that's what gets most guys, because they can play video games, and because they have this like that. It's kind of like a girl who watches anime. You want to grab onto her and not let go, because that's rare, and we as guys look for that rare quality. Now, I will say that girls don't even come close to looking like the girls that you see on the internet and TV, that are actually models but pick up a controller and know the basics enough to be able to join a tournament. Now, I will say this: we do criticize girls for being ugly in this country a little bit too much, but come on, I mean, what do you expect? The guys that sit around on their couch for untold hours on end playing games, they don't look good, so why should these girls automatically look good? And it also is a contradiction to the characters in the video games, because all girl characters are, they wear pretty much little to nothing, just enough to cover up their goodies, as you might say. I mean, come on, it's, what are we really instilling? I mean, what are we telling the younger generation? The younger generation, girls and guys, that girls just like this to fight crime? No. You see a lady cop who's fat, ugly, and all this stuff, and you go, well, she must not do her job good, because I played as Lara Croft 2 hours ago, and, well, she just owns the scene because she's just awesome like that. Now, I will say that when you're on Xbox Live, it's pretty bad, because using your mic is like casting yourself into suicide. And the one thing I do not like is when I hear people going, well, you're an idiot, hey. And I was actually on Xbox Live once, where this girl and like 8 guys were teasing this one girl on there, and I'm just like, what the heck? Why are you yelling at this chick about unfair, about how she's noob tubing everywhere, while she's killing all of them like crazy? I'm telling you, she's got me by the pants. I'm like, it's her, me, and the rest of these DB trash talkers, So I'm just like, okay, you want to talk? How about you score a little bit? And everybody else in the room's like, oh. And then like I start going back and forth with her, and she's just like, guys, why don't you back me up here? And then the guys have already left the room, because they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with the guy standing up for her. This girl is quiet as a mouse, and she's laughing a little bit, and every time she laughs, the girl always goes, shut up, you're an idiot, and all this stuff. So then, the room gets quiet, and then everybody who was just part of the DB party, I will say, they got out of there quick, and the girl's like, oh, thank you. And then we start talking on the chat a little bit. She's talking about how rough it is and everything, and now Microsoft wants to separate all these people from each other, so that way girls can have an equal playing field and equal, happiness and just a good time overall. But my theology is, how are they supposed to be known if they're not ever there? How are they supposed to have their own, their own voice if they can't be heard? How are they supposed to, break that stigma if the stigma is gonna be fed into? How are you going to segregate a bunch of girls that are better than the guys in most games because of things that they say? And how can how can you justify that? And how can, when you go on these things, I've been on them, they allow a couple of guys on there if they're cool. I mean, they don't really check for gender um, specifically. And yeah, I mean, like, I was on there, and you know what they said to me? They were like, "Hey, what's up?" And you can't trash talk on there, or else they kick you out. This one girl was talking trash, and it's natural. When you play a video game, you're good at it. What do you want to do? You want to tell everybody that you're good at it, so you talk trash. They kicked her off because she was talking trash, and I think that's also something. I mean, come on, we do not pay like 50, $60 a year for this membership just to be told that we can't do or say stuff, you know? Especially when it's not to hurt anybody. Now, if it's to hurt somebody, I could see why, but I don't know. Well, that's the end of this. I'm going to probably make a part 3, so watch out for that. I don't know. It has to be requested, so if you want to see a part 3, just comment below. I do have some more stuff I want to say, but if you guys want to see it, I mean, go ahead, just tell me, and I'll put it up. Alright, peace.